Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. You might be wondering, wait, aren't we supposed to be playing on Saturday? Well, because of some rescheduling, we're actually going to have our League of Legends match tonight against Manchester University instead of Saturday. So thank you all for watching. Speaking of that, we're getting a couple things here set up. So hold on one second here because we're being asked about sides. So hold on here. Let's see here. Sorry about that. It's one of the things about trying to be the coach and broadcasting the match at the same time. Okay, so we got that figured out. So yeah, we're gonna in just a matter of moments we're gonna have our match underway. In fact, we're getting people in the lobby right now. We'll go over a couple of other announcements, some things that are coming up this week. I have quite a few exciting things coming up this week, actually, and not just today, but tomorrow and Saturday, and definitely on Sunday. But since we're gonna get things set up pretty soon, let me go ahead and go over the starting lineup for the Marietta College League of Legends team. So in the top lane, we have senior Aaron Nee, MC Michael Stradiata. In the jungle, we have Kyler Wheeler, Raylick. In mid, we have sophomore Leah Witakowski, Nuki12345. In at AD carry, we have senior Ian Darling, Brimstone Bro. And at support, we have freshman Bethany Holstein, Maxibu101. But yes, so far right now, the Pioneers are 2-0 in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. So we're going to see if they actually end up being 3-0 after tonight's match. The League of Legends team has also been participating in Collegiate League of Legends, where they are 1-2 right now. Been going up against some really good teams in there. So that match is going to be this Saturday at 4 o'clock. So we have quite a few matches going on. So right now, okay, it looks like we're getting pretty close to getting ready, and since both teams have League Unlocked because Manchester is also participating in CLOL, we may be going just straight to regular draft. No pro draft needed for this, so I better make sure I have everything ready because I was not expecting. I thought we were going to have to do like a pro draft, but no, we're not going to have to do a pro draft. So we should be getting game one underway very soon. I have no idea what the picks are going to be. You have no idea what the picks are going to be. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get those predictions up. So if you're watching or streaming now, you should notice that we have activated channel points. Not a new feature, but it's one that we're testing out. So just by watching, you accumulate channel points. If you follow, you get more channel points. If you subscribe, you get even more channel points. And you can use that to predict how you think games are going to go. So yeah, we have that going on. So you can put in your vote. Do you think Marietta will take game one, or if Manchester will take game one here? I think we're just getting everyone in the lobby before we get started. So let's see here. Everyone's saying that they don't even need to do pro draft. So once everyone is ready, we will get this game underway here. I have to make sure everything on my end is good. I should probably make sure to be ready to hit the correct button. And I think we're just checking to make sure everyone is in the right lobby, all's in the correct order. Yeah, so it looks like everything's just about set up. Manchester says they're ready. I think Marietta's ready, so we should be starting any second now. Maybe. Hold on. Wait. I don't think they're ready yet. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, I thought we were ready. I thought everyone was ready. It was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. There's also a panic in the chat, so that's why. Well, not Twitch chat, the lobby chat. So I thought that meant that we weren't ready. So I'm not so sure what's going on. But as soon as they hit the go button, I'm going to hit my go button. All right, we're hitting. Everyone said they're ready, and we hit the go button, folks. So, all right. Let's see what the bans will be. I know the teams have been talking quite a bit. So Marietta's going to ban out Young first. And it looks like Manchester's going to be taking out Heckram. Raylick has been playing that quite a bit in scrims and solo play and matches. Very annoying to play against, so. Udyr's being banned. Udyr right now in the current patch is very, very strong. I still remember, I actually loved playing Udyr when I first played League of Legends, so I'm glad that he's strong again. But we won't see him tonight. We will not see Lilia. So far, a lot of jungle targets. Let's see what Marietta's third ban will be. And they're gonna go. I don't think that was an intentional ban. I think they just ran out of time and it picked something. And it looks like we're going to see Ahri being banned. Yuki does like playing Ahri. So definitely some focus bans there. And Marietta is going to first pick Seraphine. She is very strong right now in the current meta. Whether she's at mid or at support. Okay, hold on 1 second here. So I think... Okay, they're trying to add one more person to the... So we're going to reset here, folks. Hold on. Yeah, so Manchester is streaming as well. So, yeah, okay. So they're going to restart. Yeah, so Manchester's also streaming the match, and their caster and streamer was not able to get into the lobby in time. So they just kind of got out of that. We're going to rebuild so that way they can stream it. Same bans as before, though.
Their fear is wise.
Okay, so they picked the Ahri first. Or I guess, well, maybe it was an intentional Zyra. Okay, so they got to ban Lilia. Okay, alright, so we're good. We're back to where we were. And Marietta first picked Seraphine, as I was saying. Yeah, Seraphine's the first pick. She's very strong at both mid and support. And I've even heard of some cases where she's being played at ADC. Or I guess technically be bot. So a triple flex means she's a triple threat. And it looks like Manchester's going to go with Leona for support and maybe the Sejuani for jungle. Interesting choice if they do lock this in. Sejuani was very strong last season. Don't see her as much this time around, but she's still a very solid engager. So right now with both Leona and Sejuani, Manchester may be looking at a very heavy, engage-heavy composition. So we'll see how Marietta wants to respond to this. So now that they know what the jungler is going to be, Raylick may decide to lock in what he wants. But no, actually, they're going to go for the Kai'Sa. So we're not going to see an ADC Seraphine. I know it doesn't make any sense. But we will not be seeing that. If you were hoping to see that, I'm sorry that you were disappointed. And so they're going to go with the Gnar for the top lane. So they are blind picking that. Lyko must feel very confident in his Gnar going up against whatever Manchester can throw at him. And it looks like they're going to go with the Gangplank to go up against that Gnar. Very interesting matchup between those two. So we're going to keep a close eye on that top lane when this game starts up. So now we're going to get to the second round of bans. We'll see what Manchester goes with first.
You overstep.
They're gonna try to ban out Relic's champion pool for jungle, because that's so. Yeah, taking out the Kindred. Let's see. Manchester still needs to pick their ADC and mid. So they could try to take out. Good choice of the Misfortune. Very strong. Right, yeah, it's actually super strong right now. It's like, in fact, most of the games I've seen have basically been Misfortune and Kai'Sa in the bot lane. So will they do another jungle ban? We still don't know where that Seraphine is going yet. We don't know if it's support. We don't know if it's mid. So that's definitely playing some mind games for Manchester. And they're going to go with the Echo. I mean, Echo, very strong in the mid lane right now, but we have seen Echo jungle.
Fine. I don't need more.
And they're going to take out the Senna, taking out any counters to Kai'Sa. And they're going to go with the Swain. So that's going to be a Swain mid. So now Marietta can decide, do they want to have the Seraphine go up against the Swain, or are they going to pick something else? Or I guess it could be a bot Swain. I've seen that before. Actually, Swain support is now a thing too, so they could flex the Swain at basically in the bot lane. So they're going with, okay, so Nico mid, and that's going to be a Seraphine support. So they want to play the Nico into the Swain, assuming that Swain is going mid. And Rayleig's going to go with the Olaf for jungle. He has played that. And it looks like it's going to be last pick Lucian. Are they going Lucian mid? They could do that. Lucian mid is a thing. And Swain bot. Yeah, I don't see any last minute swaps or last second swaps. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a Swain Leona for bot lane for Manchester, with Lucian in mid going up against the Nico. But all right, folks, we have, looks like the compositions are set up. So now we just have to wait for the game to load and to wait another 3 minutes for the match to actually begin. So yeah, really good composition here from both sides. Very engage heavy from Manchester, like I was saying before, with Leona coming in and Sejuani. Even Swain can kind of move in with his ulti and do a lot of damage. A lot of AoE type damage from Manchester. With Marietta's comp, it seems like a lot of some comfort picks. I definitely got the tankiness from the Gnar when in Mega Gnar form. Olaf can definitely run down if he gets ahead. So this is going to be another one of those games where if Marietta can stay ahead in the first 15 minutes, then they should be able to take the game. But we'll see in about a little over 2 minutes. So while we are waiting, let's go over a couple of quick announcements, some things that are coming up. So first of all, this weekend, everyone knows it's Valentine's Day weekend, but it's also a very special day here at Marietta College. Valentine's Day is also the day that Marietta College was chartered back in 1835. And to commemorate that day, we are going to be having our annual day of giving on Valentine's Day. I know there's a variety of events that'll be going on that day. So for more information, you can go to www.marietta.edu/day-of-giving. And on Sunday, there will be information on exactly how you can give. You can make your gift towards a variety of avenues. You can make your gift towards the Marietta Fund, which helps with providing scholarships for our students. You can give gifts to specific academic departments. So if you want to help with supporting a particular department, you can give a gift to the athletics program. They've been working very hard, just in a very unique year for athletics. Actually, on my way here, I saw the football team, the lacrosse teams practicing outside, and I got to give kudos to them for practicing in sub 30-degree weather. More power to them. Or you can even make a gift towards our esports program to help support us so we can work on our facilities, add more machines, and give our players some more opportunities. Also, this Saturday, we will be having our tryouts. So we do give scholarships for our esports players. So if you are a high school senior and you are interested in coming to Marietta College for esports, please be sure to sign up for a tryout. So you fill out our recruitment form at bit.ly/mcrecruit, apply for admission at marietta.edu/apply, and then to schedule the actual tryout, you can go to bit.ly/mcesporttryout. Now, if you're not available this Saturday, we do have tryouts scheduled for March as well. We actually have 2 different tryouts scheduled for March and then 1 in April. So you can select one of those days. And if none of those days work for you, just let me know. And we can schedule a tryout outside of that. Also, while we're waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up the schedule for this weekend for our other matches. So we had got quite a few things going on this weekend, actually. So tomorrow, our Rainbow Six team will be starting off in the collegiate R6 spring season against Ole Miss, their JV team. So that'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time. On Saturday, we'll have 2 matches for you. We will have our Rocket League team going against Bethel University at 11 a.m. And then at 4 p.m., our League of Legends team will be back playing against Lewis University. I know the game's up. I'm just getting a couple of things here set up while we're getting everything set up here. Plus, there is a delay. It looks like there was a DC during the spawn. But anyway, our League of Legends team will be playing against Lewis University at 4 p.m. And then on Sunday, our Overwatch team will be playing against Lords University at 8:30 p.m. So get all this stuff marked on your calendars and be sure to come back tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday to check out all of those matches. And then, all right, so it looks like everything is set up for the game. So let me make sure I got everything here good to go. Everyone's just spawning. So let's get... There we go. So here we go, folks. Marietta College versus Manchester University. Marietta's on the blue side. Manchester will be on the red side. Looks like a typical 5-point setup. No invades. We'll see if anyone tries to go for any picks. Rayleig's going to hang out in the pixel brush, and everyone's getting spotted out. So yeah, actually, I know I said earlier that the matchup in the top lane would be the one to watch, but really, the fact that we have Lucian mid, we have Swain bot lane, we really need to watch all 3 of these lanes and to see how things go. Lucian might be coming too close. He's going to get rooted and slowed. Already about half health. Has to flash away, so a great start there for the Pioneers to draw out that flash from Castle of Crackers. So that is going to allow... it's going to at least let Rayleigh know for the next couple of minutes mid lane is open for gank season. Oh, this is an interesting choice. So Rayleigh's starting on the blue side, and they're going to make it look like that he's starting on red side to leash out. So Brimstone and Maxi were at red side to leash a little bit to make him think that it's at red side, but now he's just going to go straight for blue. Yeah, we're going to have to see how that early flash is going to play a role in Rayleigh's jungle path. But right now, it's still very early to see how things are going to go. It's only about 2.5 minutes into the match. CS-wise, everything seems to be pretty even so far. But we're not going to see any action for at least a couple of minutes. We do see some pinging going on in the bot lane. Raylick may be indicating that he's going to head down there for his first gank attempt. And Manchester has a ward by the Dragon Pit, but they do not have a ward over by the bottom brush in the river, so he might be able to get by undetected. We are going to see a little bit of a slow there, but are we going to see the engage there? I don't know if that ward caught him. They're not backing out. He's going to go in. He's going to get slowed. Swain has to flash. And they're going to go to Leona. Leona also has to flash. So although they didn't get any kills, they do get flashes out of both Swain and Leona. And meanwhile, it looks like Lucian is going to try... Oh, we may be seeing a gank in the top lane. Lucian's going to get pinged, but he's not going to be engaged in the bot lane. And that ward that Lyco had there allowed him to know that Sejuani's there. Right there, folks. That should tell you. Wards save lives. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of a spike here. I'm not too sure what happened there. Okay, everything's fine. We're seeing double flash, and Lyco gets first blood. Yeah, don't know what the hiccup was there. I apologize, folks. But it looks like in the bottom lane, there was another engage. Swain had to pop the heal, and they do get away. But a double flash was just in the top lane. Bula reacts, tries to get away, but Lyco flashes forward, gets the auto, and the first blood for Marietta. Alright, so with that, with a little over 5 minutes into the game so far, Marietta is up by about 700 gold. Very small amount, but it still helps. CS-wise, Manchester's actually a little ahead on the CS area. Just by a little bit. It looks like we see Raylick and Seraphine together. They may be looking at a possible gank attempt on Lucian, but he's going to back away. His flash is just about up. Interesting, because there was no vision down there, so that was just a good gut call by him to back out when he did. Some caution pings are coming out. Raylick is trying to point out the Infernal Drake. They may be trying to go for a play to take it first. Now it looks like Raylick's just going to head up to his blue camp. Blue jungle, I should say. Meanwhile, Lyco's doing very well top lane, just keeping the pressure on to Bula reacts. We're seeing Brimstone taking a lot of damage, about half health. Okay, so a little bit of damage trading back and forth. Calling's going to come out for Castle Crackers, and Yuki's going to flash away, tries to pop the ulti to make... You know, we'll take that. That was actually a great move, because that made her untargetable for a little bit. It got the stun onto Castle Crackers, and although he did get Yuki down, the tower hits were able to finish him off, so it was just a 1-for-1 trade. Looks like Red's going to be heading over to the dragon, but maybe thinking that they were going to start it up. But they will not, so at least try to clear some vision. Right now, Marietta's up by about 800, 900 gold. So slowly expanding that lead. And once again, another ward will spot out the Sejuani and allow Lyco to stay alive. And while this is all going on, Rail's just like, you know, I'm just going to take care of the dragon. And Marietta will secure that Inferno Drake. Once again, folks, the lesson is wards save lives. Looks like Leo's going to be engaging onto Maxi. Going to be backing out a little bit. And even Brimstone's starting to take some damage. Pulls out the ulti, and blue ultis come out, and here comes 3 ultis with Rayleigh trying to use Ragnarok. But Swain is going to get the kill onto... Meanwhile, Yuki is going to be trying to stop Sejuani. Maybe see if she can steal the Rift Herald. No, they're just going to stop the Rift Herald. Aiko's very low on health. He's going to get ulted on. And this is not what Marietta wants to see. We saw the gank into the bot lane. Rayla goes down. Yuki and Lyco try to stop the Rift Herald. Lyco ends up going down, and Manchester does secure the Rift Herald. So with those 3 plays, Manchester is now taking the gold lead. Yeah, it just seemed like the bot lane skirmish was a little concerning because both Seraphine and Brimstone were already low in health. So it made it really difficult for them to engage there. I just don't think it was very well executed, in my opinion. So Relic may be going for it. Well, he's just going to clear some vision instead. Marietta is closing that gold lead, though. It's now only about a 200 gold difference. So if Marietta can out CS Manchester, they'll be back in this for sure. And really, 200 to 400 gold is not a substantial difference. So another good team fight. Whenever Ocean Drake comes up in about 2 minutes, then that could be a good test of where everyone stands. Sejuani is going to be... It's very interesting that Sejuani is focusing on that top lane trying to shut down Lyco. Meanwhile, Rayleigh is focusing a lot in the bot lane to try to shut down Swain. And meanwhile, everyone's just going to converge in the middle. Next group, all the ulti comes out. And Brimstone's going to be charging in. And Brimstone will get the kill onto Lucian. Now that is 2 ults that were used by Marietta to get that 1 kill. And Manchester still has all their ults, so they're going to want to find a team fight. They're going to want to get that engaged. They got Sejuani and Leona ready to go. But Rayleigh actually are gonna have to. Actually, no, it's not Rayleigh. That's Yuki's turkey. Meanwhile, we're gonna see this little a flash from Lula reacts. Cannon Barrage comes out, but it's not gonna be enough. Everyone's gonna get out there, and that's another kill from Marietta. Meanwhile, Leona's gonna try to engage on the Yuki, and a great charm there by Maxi. Afrix is gonna go down. Swain's very low, pops his ulti, but he should get away. Or will he? Rayleigh's gonna be chasing Sejuani in the jungle. Meanwhile, Brimstone's going to be pushing out Lucian in the bot lane. Lucian's going to be the calling, and Brimstone is going to flash away to cancel out the calling. Okay, looks like everyone kind of got away. More than kind of, they did get away. And now Ocean Drake's going to be up in 25 seconds, so everyone needs to back out, buy up, and be ready for that Ocean Drake fight. Meanwhile, Lucian's going to continue to split push in the bottom lane. Does not have teleport though. Looks like Manchester's going to be using the Rift Herald to put some pressure in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Miki's going to pop the ult, and Sejuani has to flash away. All is going to be ulting onto Yuki, but she's getting very low in health and is ended up going to get shut down by Sejuani, and that's exactly what Manchester wants. Meanwhile, Rayleigh's going to pop Ragnarok, who cancels out the ulti by Leona, takes down Sejuani, but he's going to go down to Leona. Lyco's going to take down Leona. He's going to go for Gangplank, but he's going to fall. So right now it's a 3v2. Teleport's going to come out for the top lane. Brimstone's going to try to take out Lucian. Gets very low health. He does so, but here comes Swain, takes out. So it's a 4-for-3 in favor of Manchester. It's just fights going left and right, and people are damaging and ignoring other stuff, but it is a win for Manchester, and they may try to start up on the Ocean Drake. We're going to see Swain and Gangplank started up. And I think Marietta is going to have to just let this one go. Actually did try to snipe it. It was a good attempt. And Manchester will get away. So with that, Marietta is still up by only about 100 gold. Less than 100 gold. So it's a very close match between these two teams. Maybe seeing a possible engage in the bot lane. Sejuani is down there, and I don't think Marietta knows it. They go for the ult. They go for a double ulti, and both of them miss. So that is going to stop Manchester's engage. Great job by both Brimstone and Maxibu to dodge both of them. If either one of those would have landed, Manchester probably would have pounced on them and taken them down. Leona is going to get the engage. Cannon Barrage is going to come out and get a charm onto Swain. He's going to get very low in health. Pulls in Maximu, and she's going to flash away and stay alive. Meanwhile, calling is being used by Castle Crackers. Takes down Yuki to about a little more than half of her health, but she's still up. Alright, so we're approaching about 17 minutes in the game, and right now, Manchester is ahead by about 300 gold. And looks like the main thing here is the CS differences. We see in pretty much all three lanes, they're either tied or Manchester is ahead. So Marietta has to work on keeping their CS up to stay in the game. The one thing that is helping is the fact that Brimstone does have 3 kills and 1 assist. So that is going to give him a bit of a gold advantage over the Swain. He already has the mythic item out, although Swain does have his too. So this may be a game where it's going to be up to Brimstone to pull out the damage to win these team fights. We may be seeing an engagement in the bot lane. We're seeing the ultis come out from Leona and Sejuani. Brimstone's going to fall, and that's going to force Marietta to retreat. Yuki's going to come in, pops the ulti, gets a 3-person, but we're going to see a double kill by the Sejuani. She will go down. Collins going to come out, so all that's left is Relic. Here comes and gets a double stun, but it's just too late. Yeah, and that is an ace for Manchester. But yeah, the teleport was just very late, and that came in basically when the fight was over and just gave away a free kill. Taking out Brimstone, which had the most kills at that point, was critical for Manchester, and now they've expanded the lead. Mountain Drake's going to be up in about 23 seconds. So we are going to see a possible fight going here. And Relic was looking to get engaged onto Lucian, who will dash away. Yeah, 5-3-1. Lucian is the biggest threat for Manchester. So Marietta needs to be able to catch him. And Meganar is going to get active, and he does have his ulti ready, so are they going to be able to get the engage they need? Collins going to come out for Lucian, which is huge, since the fight hasn't really started yet. And now we see Ragnar coming out, and Leon's going to get charged. Everyone's coming. Yuki ult's going to be coming out and get the stun off. Seraphine does fall, though, but so does Leona, so it's a 2-for-1 right now in favor of Manchester. 3-for-1 gameplay is getting one. Brimstone's going to be taking out one. Sejuani's going to take one shutdown onto the Lucian. Brimstone will barely get away, though, and it's a 4-for-2. Once again, Manchester wins the fight, and they'll secure the Mountain Drake. It just seems like everyone on Marietta is they're not on the same page. They're not focusing the targets down, and they're just dropping one by one. So now Manchester is expanding their gold lead. They're up by about 4,500 gold. So at this point, Marietta is going to have to find picks to be able to get back into the game. So they're going to have to do a better job in their team fights. Relic will get the Storm of Leona, but not much is going to follow suit from it. They're getting a lot of damage on the Lucian. He's going to dash away. And that might be Maria's go. And we're going to see that double engage going on by Manchester. And Lucian's going to take out Brimstone. And the rest of the Pioneers are going to have to retreat. Stopwatch will be used by Swain to stay alive. But a great charm there by Seraphine. So it's still a 2 for 1. Although Yuki's going to take one down and double kill. And Rayleigh's going to take one. And Marietta's going to win this fight. Maybe getting an ace themselves if they can get the gangplank. Looks like they will get away though. So it's a 4v2 in favor of Marietta. So a great re-engage by the Pioneers. What looked like it was a lost fight when Brimstone went down. Marietta was able to get back into it and get a couple kills themselves. But they're still at a deficit with about a 2,000 gold difference. Certainly better than a 4,500 gold difference. But the thing that's going to be tricky is Rayleigh is not going to be as strong as this game goes on. Olaf is one of those that's strong early, but his power diminishes the longer the game goes. So it's going to be up to Brimstone on the Kaiser to be able to take over the late game action. But if he gets taken down too early, there's just not much that Marietta can do. Marietta will secure a tower. So it's one tower apiece. Both of the bot lane towers are down for both sides. So it's really going to come down to that mid tower. Whoever can get the mid tower down first is going to have a nice advantage. And we're seeing most of Manchester kind of grouping up. Dragon's still not up for a minute and a half. But they're definitely trying to keep that pressure in the mid lane. And they're ready for that double engage with Leona and Sejuani. That's what they've been using every time, and they've been able to coordinate that. You get the double stuns going off, and that's how they're winning the fight. So they have to make sure that they don't get that double stun. We hear some pings going in the bot lane. They may be trying to catch the Lucian. He's going to get rooted. Will the rest of the Pioneers follow suit with it? But it looks like he'll rotate around. Now we're starting to see things set up over at the Dragon Pit with Mountain Drake up in 54 seconds. Marietta has to fight this one. Because Manchester's already up 2 Drakes to 1. We're going to see Marietta's going to try to take down this tower real quick. Colin's going to come out. And they're actually going to have to back away from the tower. They do at least get some damage on it. But they know how powerful the engages are. But Sejuani's ult is down right now. And hopefully Marietta is aware of that. So that would make the engage a little bit easier. Rayleigh's looking to get an engage on Sejuani. He's going to dash away. You know both these teams are wanting to get a team fight. Sejuani's going to get slowed a little bit, but nothing's going to connect. And is Marietta going to start up the Drake? No, they're just going to clear some vision. No, now they're going to start the Drake. But they have to be ready to peel as soon as they get the engage goes off for Manchester. And Sejuani's ultimate is almost ready. And the engage is coming in. And Brimstone's been taken out in the back line by Lucian, while the rest of the Pioneers are trying to work on the rest of the team. And it's a 3-for-1 so far in favor of Manchester. And the only one that's left is Rayleigh. And is not even able to get the dragon. That was a disaster for the Pioneers. I mean, they got the double engage with Sejuani, Leona, and Lucian just goes in the back line and just takes out Brimstone. First one to go down, and with that, the fight's over. They're just not protecting Brimstone. Alright, so we are about 27 minutes into the game, and Manchester is up by over 5,000 gold.
Red team's turret has
So at this point, Marietta is going to have to look for picks. They cannot go off of 5v5 fights at this point. They have to take out the Lucian. They have to make sure they're protecting Brimstone. Now everyone's converging in the mid lane. Marietta did take out the tower, although mid towers are down from both sides, but Manchester is definitely going to try to push the pressure. In fact, if we take a look at individual gold amounts, Brimstone is ahead in gold compared to Swain. But the problem is, once again, he just gets taken out in every fight. And now we're seeing engaged by Manchester, knowing that Brimstone's not even there. Marietta needs to get out of there. They cannot 4v5 this. And Great Lakes will have to use Ragnarok to get out alive. Manchester's going to be starting up the Baron. Marietta has to be aware of this. Yeah, they are going to catch it out. They are going to use the Parasite. Leona comes out and stuns too, but does not get the engage that they want. Although the stun's going to come out, Lyco may be looking to try to jump in, and Manchester will be forced to retreat. Meanwhile, that may give Marietta a chance to push mid lane. Rayleigh's going to try to do what he can to zone out. Try to get some damage from the Sejuani. Gets very low in health. Can't be slowed. And does get picked off by Brimstone. Collins going to come out by Lucian. And Marietta is going to try to chase after Lucian. The charm does not connect. Has to flash away. Meanwhile, another tower is going to fall for Marietta. And are they going to start up the Baron? Knowing that Sejuani is still down for 20 seconds, Marietta should be able to take this Baron. And sure enough, they do secure it. This is maybe exactly what Marietta needs to get back into this game. They're still down by a decent amount of gold, almost 4,000, but we'll see if that Baron buff is going to allow them to push and try to see if they can get some of that gold back. Mountain Drake is up in 50 seconds. You would expect a team fight there. Relic maybe looking to try to catch Swain. He's going to pop Ragnarok, get him low in health, and Leona's going to be there to try to help save him. Swain is forced to flash. Leona's going to get caught. Collins going to come out onto Relic. The Sejuani ult is going to come out, and it's going to take out Relic, and the rest of the Pioneers are going to have to retreat. I mean, I know Relic was trying to get Swain down, but that might not have been the correct choice, because now Manchester can start up the Drake. Even with Marietta's buff, Baron buff, they can't smite it away. And that's another Mountain Drake for Manchester. With 3 Mountain Drakes, objectives are going to melt. Alright, we're 32 minutes. So this is one of the longer games Marietta has had. Manchester still up lead, and it just looks like Marietta was not able to capitalize on this Baron buff. Because Manchester is still up by almost 5,000 gold. Manchester's actually expanded their gold lead, even though Marietta has the Baron buff. Now we see Manchester trying to get the slow up, does not connect. They are trying to get onto Brimstone though. He should be able to get away, but he's... Never mind, he got rooted and he's going down. Ragnarok whip hop and charm. 4-person charm. Great ulti by Yuki. Rayleigh does take down Swain. So Marietta may have the advantage with the re-engage. The stun's going to be on Tanuki, but everyone else is very low in health. Nico will get down Leona, but Rayleigh will go down. Can Marietta finish it off? They do take down Sejuani, so it's a 3-for-2. So they do win the fight, but barely. Now Lucian's going to be looking to try to engage, and Marietta will escape. Now we are getting to the point where gold lead may not matter substantially if everyone completes their item builds. Now we're seeing Lucian has most of his items. He has 4 items completed, 5 items technically if you include boots. Brimstone has 3 items completed though. And slow does go off, but Mariatta's got to be super careful. Baron's going to be up in less than a minute, and Manchester is setting up for it. They got several wards in the by the Baron pit as well in Marietta's jungle. No, never mind. Marietta's going to take out most of them. Alright, so Baron is going to be up in a few seconds, and everyone's just hovering by mid lane. I think we're going to see a team fight very soon. All ultis are online, so in order for Marietta to win this, they have to watch for the double engage by Sejuani and Leona. Brimstone cannot be the first to die. Marietta's going to start up the Baron, probably looking for a possible peel. And here comes the engage on... They're popping everything onto Sejuani. Has to flash away. And 3 ultimates are used by Manchester, whereas 2 are used. There's the Gnar all onto Sejuani. Sejuani's going to go down. Kai'Sa's going to take him down. Now Elder Drake's going to be up in 35 seconds. Marietta's going to back out, and they're going to get ready for that Elder Drake fight. And Sejuani is going to spawn. It's still going to be down by the time Elder Drake spawns. So this is Marietta's chance to get the Elder Drake. Meanwhile, the rest of Manchester are going to try to set up vision. around the Drake. And they're just going to start up right away. Sejuani is now respawning. I don't see how Manchester can try to engage this, but they are hovering around. They may be looking to jump in. The stun does come out. Calling's going to come out. And Marietta will secure the Elder Drake. What can they do with this? Yuki ult's going to come out. That's 3 down. Oh, sorry. That's 2 down for Manchester. Oh, the shutdown. And Lyko just barely squeaks by. How much health does he have left? Well, he had less than 200 health before he was using those healing plants. So now with 2 down for Manchester, Marietta can go for the Baron. And they've closed up the gold gap. It's now by just a little less than 1,000. And Lyko still has teleport, so if Manchester tries to go for an engage, Lyko can teleport in. Baron's at half health, so Juani may be looking for a Baron steal. But Rayleigh does take it. So Marietta now has Elder Drake and Baron buff, and they do take out Sejuani. Now granted, Marietta only has the Infernal Drake with the Elder Drake buff, but they're still in Super Saiyan mode, folks. So let's see if they can capitalize on this advantage. And they're actually now ahead on gold for the first time for probably 20 minutes. Calling's going to come out to try to clear the minion waves. Canyon minion's going to fall, but another minion wave is going to come in. But Marietta can see if they can try to get this tower down. It is taking a little bit of effort, but there is another Baron empowered Canyon minion. Maxi has to flash away though. Ragnarok's going to come out. Raylix tried to engage. Yuki's going to pop an ult, catches one. Swain is going to fall. So that should be the inhibitor tower and an inhibitor. Marietta will back away. But we are seeing the advantages with the late game composition from the Kai'Sa and the Nico, but it's still not over yet, folks. We're only looking at about a 2,000 gold difference. Maybe a little more than that. Almost 3,000 gold difference. So if Manchester can still get into this game and win it, it's going to come down to the next... Maybe this one more team fight could dictate the whole thing. But can they keep Brimstone alive? That was the big factor in this last couple team fights. Brimstone stayed alive. He was able to get some kills. Now we see Miyuki is getting some kills and doing pretty well gold-wise. Lucian's still a major threat, though, for Manchester at 18,000 gold total. In fact, looks like Lucian has all the items he needs. He has all 6 items. So Lucian's still going to be a major threat. So if they can shut him down, though, then they can take game 1. Barry's going to try to rotate to the top lane and put some pressure there. Although we see Manchester wants to engage. And I would think Baron buff isn't going to last that much longer. But that Baron Power and Canyon Minion is going to take out that top lane. And Almeria is going to rotate around. So folks, we're at almost 42 minutes. This has been one of the longer games the Pioneers have played. We know Greylick is definitely looking for that engage. It looks like they're gonna just try to clear mid lane a little bit and go straight over to bot lane to take care of that tower. And actually they're going to back away because Manchester is there to contest. But someone's going to have to take care of that super minion that's coming into the mid lane. And it looks like that's going to be Mula Reacts. That might be Marietta's opportunity to move in. Alright, so the axe doesn't connect with anyone. But it's a 3v5, so Marietta would have the advantage if they go for the engage. But they're just going to rotate around, play it safe. This is one of those things where if like 1 or 2 people die, it might be enough to end the game. Death timers are just that long. In fact, I would even predict that whoever wins the next team fight will win the whole game. Baron buff has expired. Elder Drake has expired. Now it's just raw power and skill from both teams. Now see, Brimstone has all of his items completed. We see Marietta maybe looking for an engage. Sejuani is split from the rest of Manchester. And Elder Drake is up. They're actually trying to set up for another Elder Drake fight. And they're going to start up. And they got to be ready for another engage by Sejuani and Leona. And here comes the culling. And Lyco's going to take a 3-man stun while the rest of the Pioneers work on the back line. Sejuani actually steals the Elder Drake. And Sejuani gets the shutdown. So that's 2 kills for Manchester. And it's 3 down. And all that's left is Brimstone. And that was the engage that Manchester wanted. They got everything with that. 4 kills. They got the Elder Drake. And that's probably going to be enough for them to finish off game 1. So there's the first tower. Yeah, and I think that's going to be it. I think there's been a bug in the latest patch where if someone leaves the game at the very end, the spectator mode kind of bugs out. So that is going to be game 1 for Manchester. I mean, that was just a very heavy engage composition. We talked about that during Champion Select. Yeah, we talked about that during Champion Select, and the combination of Sejuani and Leona popping their ultis, Lucian doing massive damage, picking off Brimstone in the mid game, but just getting the picks they needed, and Manchester takes game 1. But all right, so we're gonna get things set up for game 2. So we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Have you heard what happened to those with curious minds? They packed up, broke free of conventions. These prospectors of knowledge are blazing a new trail, joining the long line of those who sought adventure and prepared for anything. This is the time. This is the place. Bring forth a pioneer.
All right, welcome back. We already got Champ Select underway. And this is not the right one. Hold on, let's readjust this real quick. Marietta's on the blue side. Let me get audio up and running. All right, so we're going to see Yone being banned. Petra's going to be banned by Manchester.
Their fear is wise.
We're going to see the Udyr being banned. So once again, we're seeing the same bans coming by Marietta. So they must not be concerned by the double engage ultis by Sejuani and Leona unless they're going to say that for the third ban. It'd be good if I had the right thing up here. There, my apologies. There we go. That's better. Now we're going to see Lily being banned again by Manchester. So will Marietta ban out the Xayah, or are they going to go with something else? This time they're going to take out the Swain. So they did not... Yeah, they didn't like the Swain last time. And Manchester will ban out the Ahri. And Marietta's still going to first pick that Seraphine. And Manchester's going to first pick Senna. And they're actually going to go with the Zac for the jungler this time. Very interesting because, I mean, the Sejuani setup worked pretty well in game one. But it's kind of similar, so I think Manchester's going to still go for that single target pick like they did before, where they're going to try to pick off the bot lane or try to pick off one person, and Zac does a great job of peeling someone off. Rayleig's going to go straight for the Kindred to make sure he doesn't get banned there. And that might be what Marietta needs. So if Manchester tries to go for that pick in the back line, that Rayleigh can pop the ulti to keep him alive for just a little bit longer. And looks like Brimstone's going to be taking the Misfortune. Kai'Sa didn't work out very well, but we'll see if Misfortune can turn up a little differently for the Pioneers. And this time they're going to go with a Zyra. So since it wasn't banned this time, they are going to pick that. I don't know if that's a mid or a support Zyra. I guess we'll find out.
I'll come back stronger.
Yeah, we're seeing quite a few adjustments with picks, with bans. Manchester did not like the Nico or the Gnar from Marietta's team last time, so they are taking that out. Meanwhile, Marietta's taking out the Gangplank and the Ornn. So a lot of targets in the top lane there by Marietta to shut them out. And Manchester will react by saying, all right, you're going to take out Ornn, you're going to take out Gnar, you're going to take out Gangplank. We're going to go with Volibear. So we'll see what Aaron wants to play into. It looks like it's going to be the Renekton, very strong in the current meta. So a great choice there So now what's left is either the mid or support, depending on what we pick here. So we're going to see a mid Seraphine or support Seraphine. And it looks like Miyuki will be playing Lux in the mid lane. And it will be a Seraphine support once again. And it looks like they're going to go with Silas in the mid lane for Manchester. This is actually very interesting because there are some really good ultis that Marietta has. They're all very good, so if Silas steals any of those, that could be a big threat for the Pioneers. But alright, we do have our heroes selected. So we will see in a little bit while the loadout finishes up and while the I have to wait for the spectator delay. But I think this is a pretty good comp. It's a bit more cohesive. Renekton still can be a good frontliner, a good bruiser, and very tanky when he pops his ulti. Kindred can use his ulti to keep people alive. But what really won it for Manchester in game one was just being able to pick off their main damage, Marietta's main damage dealer in team fights, especially in the mid game. So Marietta has to protect Misfortune. They have to protect Lux. If they can do that, then they're going to be able to win. But if your ADC gets picked off in the first second of the fight, you've lost your damage and the team fight is over. So we will see how things go. So while we are waiting for that, we'll go over the schedule once again for the next couple of days, because we got matches every day between now and Sunday for you. So tomorrow, our Rainbow Six team will be going up against Ole Miss. It is their JV team in Collegiate R6. So it'll be the first match of the season for our Pioneers. So that'll be at 7 o'clock. So please be sure to come back to check that out. And then on Saturday, we'll have 2 matches for you. Our Rocket League team will be going up against Bethel University at 11 a.m. And then at 4 p.m., our League of Legends team will be back in Collegiate League of Legends to go up against Lewis University. And then on Sunday, we do have our Overwatch team going up against Lord's University at 8:30 p.m. But there is one other thing that's going on Sunday. Actually, 2 things going on Sunday. It's almost like that. What's that thing? The Sunday! But so first of all, it is going to be the Day of Giving for Marietta College. So please be sure to give your support to the Pioneers. So you can go to marietta.edu/day-of-giving, day-of-giving. So that will start on Valentine's Day at 12:01 a.m. So you can start giving your gifts. I think there'll be different types of awards or matches and all sorts of incentives for giving out a donation. So your support is greatly appreciated. But also on that day, we will be hosting a Rocket League tournament for Esports Ohio students. So if you don't know what Esports Ohio is, it is the high school association for esports in the state of Ohio. So we are going to be hosting a Rocket League tournament where we are going to be offering scholarships to all the participants, and the winning team gets an even larger scholarship. So we'll be streaming as many of those matches as we can. The tournament starts at 10 a.m. So please be sure to come back for that and watch some high school esports. We'll try to have some commentating going on. It'll be a good time, but it's just a chance to see some of the high school teams compete against each other and see if and then be interested in coming to Marietta College for esports. But all right, so we have the spectator delay done. So now we're just going to wait for everything to load. So give me a second here as everything gets set up. As soon as we have that, we will get that to you. Okay. We get the audio set up here. There we go. And now, here we go, folks. Game 2, Marietta College versus Manchester University. We'll see if Marietta has made any adjustments, and we have a pause. Let's see what's going on. Another DC, looks like. So, I think it's good now. So, we will unpause. But, okay. So, we'll see if...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, so we'll see if any adjustments are made by Marietta this time.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Seems pretty uneventful so far.
Minions have spawned.
So a lot of training going on in the top lane right now between Lyco and Lula Reacts. We've seen Brimstone getting caught a little bit, but he's going to get away. You know, Castle Crackers is playing a very aggressive style. Seeing a lot of damage going back and forth in the bot lane. We're seeing a possible engage here in the top lane. Lyco is getting onto Volibear, and Rayleigh's going to come in to try to finish him off. Really get it. He's going to get stunned. Rayleigh's got to flash away, and DJ Master is going to jump in, so no one will end up falling. Actually, 2 flashes were used. Both Volibear and Rayleigh had to use their flashes during that fight, but surprisingly no one died. Seeing again content by Rayleigh in the mid lane. But Silas will get away. No summoners were used in the process. See some training going left and right again in the bot lane. Those Zyra plants, though, definitely causing a little bit of harassment for Brimstone and Maxi. Enough to actually keep Brimstone behind on CS. And Silas is going to actually flash away. Nathan's trying to rotate top, and both Lyco, actually Lyco, Raylick, and Yuki were all there. And that's going to zone him out. That's going to give Yuki a chance to get ahead on CS. You see the engage by Zach. And Max is going to get rooted, and the Ignite tick will finish her off and give first blood to Afrix. And this is going to be an early dragon attempt for Manchester, and without any vision, there's not much Marietta can do, so that dragon will go to them. A little over 8 minutes into the game, and Manchester's up by 400 gold. So it's sounding a little similar to game 1. We're seeing the ultis coming out by both Lyco and Mula to stay alive in here. But here comes Raylick. Mula have to use the flash to get out. Actually gonna flash in and re-engage. Raylick's gonna pop the ulti, so they can't get it down in time. Senate ult's gonna come out with the shield. And once again, no one goes down. But Lyco's gonna go for the re-engage and gets the stun. And Raylick with the flash and the kill. Bot lane's getting pushed pretty hard. Yeah, they're definitely harassing him pretty hard down there. In fact, we're seeing Silas starting to roam down there, maybe looking for a possible dive. Gotta get those minions cleared up before Silas can make the dive attempt. And they do get the minions cleared. And Silas is going to get spotted out. And Brimstone will flash away. Teleport's going to be coming out by Lyco just to help defend. And we may be seeing a possible team fight here with the rest of the Pioneers ready to collapse. The ulti from Silas comes out and takes out Seraphine. So 2-3 are already down for Marietta. And they're continuing to chase Yuki. And that's 3 kills. Actually, 4 kills technically. So that's going to expand the gold lead by a considerable amount. About 2,500 gold difference at 10.5 minutes in the game. Now we're seeing a possible chase onto Silas. He's going to get the slow. He's going to try to re-engage, but flashes away. But here comes Zach. Going to try to get an engage himself. And Silas will continue the chase. Connects with the chain and takes down Relic. And we're seeing engage in the top lane. And right now, Volibear has the advantage. And Zach will take down Yuki. But the turret hits in the top lane will give the kill to Lyco. So great use of using the turrets. Now we're seeing Manchester continue to chase on the Pioneers. Maxi will have to use her flash to get away. A great charm there by Maxi. And actually it's the shutdown onto Zyra. But Silas is there to re-engage. Relic's dangerously low, but has his ulti if he needs it. Silas will pop Renekin's ulti, and Relic will pop his. Can they get Silas down in time? Yes, they will, to get the shutdown gold. And Zach will not get away. His passive was down. And that's going to give Marietta a chance to start up the dragon. And that's exactly when they needed to get back into this game. They're still behind by about 2,000 gold, but a couple of those shutdowns can definitely close in that gap.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
And with that, Marietta will secure the Cloud Drake. Looks like Mary's going to try to get the chase onto Silas and Zach. They were going to go for Rift Herald and try to start it up, but now they're going to try to get the engage onto Silas, who will take Miyuki's ult. We'll see if he uses that final spark. But Rayleigh will continue to chase down Silas. Broken down to about half health. Does not have flash. But does get the kill onto Silas. Final spark comes out and Zach has to jump away. So a great pick there by Marietta. And now they're going to go straight for the Rift Herald. So while this is going on, it's basically free reign the bot lane, and Manchester will secure the first turret. So they're still up by a considerable amount of gold. About 2,500 gold to be precise. But Marietta will secure the Rift Herald, and we'll see if that will give him an edge in one of the lanes. Now we see Manchester trying to get the engage onto Rayleigh. Already about 2/3 of his health, but he will get shielded and healed up. Yeah, Manchester is converging around Marietta's blue jungle, looking for a possible engage, looking for a pick. Interesting choice to use that final spark early on. Not so sure why Yuki did that. I think that was intentional. But yeah, everyone does seem to be converging on the mid lane. Looks like we're going to see an engage in the top lane. Rayleigh and Leica are going after Big Meeks and Afrix. They want that tower. They're going to use the Rift Herald to help them with pushing. Rayleigh does get rooted, and he's already at... He's healing up a bit. But a great charge there by Shelly, and they will secure the tower with that Rift Herald help. Meanwhile, Mountain Drake is up, and Marietta is going to start converging towards it. They may end up catching Castle Crackers and DJ Master. Already about 2/3 of health for DJ. They're going to start up the Mountain Drake, but I would think that they're going to be looking for a fight. The Seraphine ult is ready for Silas. Gonna pop the charge, catches 3, and Volleyball's gonna be charging right into the back line. Gets charged himself. Bullet Time's gonna be coming out. The Seraphine's gonna fall. Marietta will secure the Mountain Drake though, so right now it's a 2-for-2. Brimstone does take out Silas. Rayleigh's gonna have to pop his ulti, but he's not gonna last much longer unless he well, he's gonna vault away. But Brimstone is stuck there by himself. Rayleigh is gonna try to pick someone down, but he's gonna fall, so it's a 3-for-2. A great root by Yuki, but it's not enough to keep Rayleigh alive, so it's a 4-for-2 plus Mountain Drake. Kind of evens up, but Manchester still has that 2,500 gold lead. So we're now at the 20-minute mark. And Manchester's still working on expanding their gold lead. And really, let's just take a look at where the goal differences are, because CS differences aren't too bad. So it looks like the big differences in the kills. We see Silas with 3, 3, and 5, making him very scary. Now he's got Misfortune's ult, so he's going to be able to try to use that bullet time. We're looking for an opportunity to do so. Zach's looking for the engage and get the root. And here comes that bullet time onto Yuki. Everyone will be able to dodge. The charm comes out as well as bullet time and final spark from Marietta. No one goes down. We're going to see the re-engage by Zach. He's going to get rooted, and he's going to get popped. And Raylick will finish him off, so that is a kill for Marietta. Will that give them the push they need to, well, push the lane? It looks like they will disengage and rotate around. Everyone's just kind of clearing and establishing vision. That mid lane is still the main objective at this point. Needs to open up. Raylick is in trouble, getting rooted. He's going to have to pop his ulti to stay alive. Brimstone will be there trying to help. And both Lyco and Lula Reacts are there. And they're trying to work on getting Raylick down. Zyra pops the ulti, does not connect with anyone. Still dangerously low. Brimstone's going to actually fall. But Zach will too, but Lyco's going to have to dodge away. And it looks like he's going to get out of there. Yuki, meanwhile, is engaging onto Castle in the bot lane. A great stun by there, or at least the roots. And now disengage a fight, but the rest of the Pioneers have to retreat. And Manchester's going to take the mid tower first. See Marietta converging into the mid lane, and now they're going to try to take out the mid tower. And Silas was looking for a possible flank. The rest of Manchester is trying to get engaged. Final Spark's going to come out, catches two. Bouncing time is going to come out, but so is Bullet Time and Final Spark. Brimstone does take out Zach, and Lyco takes out Zyra. So can Marietta win this fight? Lyco's going to go down, trying to take down everyone very low. So it is a 2-for-1 in favor of Marietta. Mountain Drake is up. So with the jungler support down, Marietta will engage onto the Mountain Drake. So despite the fact that Marietta is behind in gold, they are winning these team fights ever so slightly. A great root there by Yuki is going to cause Bear to leap away, but Silas gives it back line, tries to take out Maxi, but is not going to go down. Instead, he's going to go down thanks to Raylick. So with all that, Marietta now has 3 Drake buffs, but they're still behind in gold. And part of it is because they're still down a little bit on kills. They just even up on towers, so that evens out the gold lead a little bit. So now we're looking at about less than 1,000 gold difference at 25 minutes in the game. So this is very close, ladies and gentlemen. But now we're going to be looking at individual skill and gameplay. So it seems like Marietta's teamfight strategy is working a little bit better. Having Lyco in Manchester's back lane to harass them, while Marietta focuses on any frontliners, such as the Volley Bear or the Zac. A little trading and fighting for the Scuttle Crab. Who won the Scuttle Crab? Looks like Manchester won the Scuttle Crab, unfortunately. But Raylick is going to be looking for Zac here. But here comes Senna looking to get onto him. And it's actually getting the shutdown. Final Spark's going to come out. Can Marietta finish off Zac in time? Yes, Yuki does get the kill. So it is a 1-for-1. Although shutdown gold will go to Zac there. And the teleport was burned by Lyco to help in case of a possible team fight. Silas may be looking for a re-engage. With both junglers down, it's just... Yeah, Final Spark being used by Castle of Crackers. But it's not going to really catch anyone. But now we gotta take a minute and just look at the vision. A lot of vision going on for Manchester, especially around Baron Pit. Marietta does have one ward in the mid lane, but not a whole lot. And Silas getting caught about half health. I don't think they're going to get re-engaged, so Senna's going to just be able to escort him away. But Marietta needs to work on re-establishing the vision. They don't have a whole lot of information aside from like 1 or 2 wards around Baron Pit. There we go. Now they're getting some vision reestablished. Good job. You see everyone converging close to the mid lane, but Mary's got to be careful. 4 from Manchester there, and there's only 3, now almost 4 in there. So if Manchester goes for a team fight, they would get the win. Lyco's teleport is down while Rule React's teleport is available. So Lyco's going to have to start moving down in case of the team fight. It looks like Manchester is converging and maybe trying to catch Lyco off guard. Spark does come out and gets Zyra down to half health. And Zac has been spotted. Marietta may be looking for a possible engage. He's just going to bounce away. And we see that Silas has taken Seraphine's ult, looking for a multi-person charm. If he gets that off, that could be a disaster for the Pioneers. So hopefully they're, well, they should be aware of it, and hopefully they can prevent it, or just, you know, be ready. Mountain Drake's going to be up in 25 seconds. It looks like Marietta is going to try to bait out Manchester, hiding in the brush. See if they can get a pick. And they're going to try to get the jump on Desire, already at half health. But Red's got to be careful. He's at low health too. Has to pop his ult to stay alive. Zac's going to get the re-engage in the back line. He's going to get taken out. Full Time's going to be coming out and see if they catch him, but it's 2 down for the Pioneers, and they have to retreat. A 4-person charm comes out, and that just might help the Pioneers get away. So they won't die anymore, but that is going to be a free Mountain Drake for Manchester. And now they're going to be able to expand their gold lead even further. And is Manchester starting at the Baron? It looks like they are. I mean, Rayleigh has just now spawned and started to work his way back. I don't think Marietta can do anything to contest this. Manchester is getting a little low, but Manchester will secure the Baron. Can Marietta get any picks off of this? They are going to take down Zyra, but Zach is going to take down Brimstone, so a lot of the damage is gone. But can they take down? Yeah, so they do get 2 down, but it's still a Baron buff for Manchester, and they'll expand their goal lead by almost 4,000. That was a little weird. I'm not so sure why they used the ulti there. That might have been a misclick. Once again, we see Manchester trying to get vision deep into Marietta's jungle. They're going to try to catch out the Zac. Baron pounding minions are going to be heading towards the the tower. Well, Zac is looking for a flank on the side. Gonna get poked a little bit, but he'll leap away. The tower does fall thanks to the Baron empowered minions. Full time comes out. This may be the engagement Marietta is looking for. Senna does get shut down, but Zyra takes down 2 for Marietta, so it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Manchester. Great Lakes is trying to engage in the back line, see if he can take down the Silence, but he's going to end up falling. And it's a 4-for-2. And it may get the unofficial ace for Manchester. Life is trying to get away, but he is going to go down. And with the death timers, that might be enough to finish the game. It will be at least an inhibitor, and we'll see what else Manchester can take. Does not look like it's going to be enough to finish the game, though. They will take the inhibitor tower and rotate down to the bot lane. Mountain Drake is up, and Manchester is going to start on it. Raylick is going to try to get the charge in. Manchester seems to be zoning out Marietta. Brimstone's going to try to get something, uses bullet time, but it's not enough. Manchester will take the Mountain Drake. And they are looking to try to catch someone. Manchester now rotate to the top lane, take out the tower. Bruce is going to be careful. Manchester has the numbers advantage. If he got hooked there, he would be dead. Rayleigh's baby looking for a possible flank to the back line. He's going to get jumped up. Bolttime's going to come out, and Rayleigh's going to pop his ulti. The rest of the Pioneers are going to be moving in, but Rayleigh is going to go down, but Lyco will take down 2, so it's a 2-for-1 in favor of the Pioneers right now. But Silas does take down Maxi. Brimstone's going to be working on Zach. And Silas is going to take down the rest, and that is another ace for Manchester. And they're going to look to finish the game. And with dead timers what they are, it might be enough. So yeah, one Nexus Tower falls. The game has, the spectator mode has glitched again. So I think that does mean that the game has finished. So with that, folks, Marietta will fall to Manchester 0-2. So yeah, it was a very, very tough loss, but Manchester played very well from the get-go. They got the engagements they needed. They got the right compositions that were just able to throw off Marietta, and were not able to respond. Game 2 was definitely better, but when it came to the team fights, Manchester got the picks that they needed. But all right, so that is going to be it for us today. So don't forget that tomorrow our Rainbow Six team will be playing against Ole Miss, their JV team. So please be sure to come back for that at 7 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast up just a little bit beforehand. So thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.